All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. I got something pretty interesting right over here today. I have a black pouch containing, check this out, let me break this slide down, right over here. How cool is this thing? This is a Frank Fischer custom knife. This is a mini battle, actually. 3 1/8 of an inch for this blade, so very few made this big or this small. And let's check it out. Look at that. I got a couple just to show you fancy comparison knives right over here, small and large Sebenza 21 from Chris Reeve Knives, also both with Damascus and ivory mammoth inlays, and just a couple right over here from Shiro. So you see like a Stellaris and Astrum to give you an idea of the size of these two knives. This is also like another Nichols Damascus blade for this fella. This is Mike Norris Damascus with some pretty cool scales, but not Mokutai like this one, and not 204p core with this Sanmai insane grind double recurve in a smaller package. I mean, this is closed. It's pretty compact as small Sebenza 21. Look at this. That's pretty cool. I mean, a Stellaris closed is much bigger. Look at this. Anyways, pretty cool build indeed. You have something going on over here. The frame is full Mokutai. The clip, of course, it's Mokutai. Look at this. The spine, this back spacer, the colors, yes please, the inlay in the pivot, of course, yes please. Look at that on both sides. Duh. I mean, what do you want to say? You get 5 holes with a growing diameter. That's what's up for the show side of this knife. A couple of recurves edges are finishing this blade with a nice wedge, harpoon. Look at this hollow swedge going on over here, revealing the core in 204p for this Sanmai blade. Beautiful hollow grind. How's this pattern looking, guys? Yeah. So the only thing I notice is stop pin pretty close to the edge of the frame. There's no stainless steel lock face insert, and there's no lighting pocket on the inside on these Mokutai frames, which are pretty thick but contoured nicely. That's cool. Chamfer going on over here. There's no stainless steel lock face insert, but there's a nice ceramic detent ball going on right there. The pocket clip has a hidden screw and has a very vivid pattern going on with some oranges and blues and purple and yellow and blue, and the frame is more like of a blue and purple with some hint of yellow as well. Custom pivot, of course. Look at that. You're going to need a tool to take this apart, so I'm not going to do any disassemble or maintenance on this fella. The spacer also is nicely contoured with these ridges. They create kind of like a hypnotic 3D effect. Look at all these layers up close. How beautiful they are. And the fact that you can see the layers through the holes as well. It's a pretty cool feature indeed. You have a milling of the lock bar, which is done with these 5 slits. And of course, like the cut for the lock bar, you have enough access to the lock bar. This guy is running on bearing. Currently, there's no drop shot action because, it's a tiny bit tight. I don't have the tool to take this, to just loosen this one. But I guess maybe a spanner would work, but I don't want to ruin or touch anything because I almost forgot to mention a massive shout out to Tim for sending me this guy over here for me to check out and share my impressions with you. I just want to measure it in, let's do inches, right? As we said, 3 1/8 of an inch. Look at this. Bam. Overall is going to be 7 1/4. And you have 8 centimeters or 10 1/2 for the handle or 18 kind of overall for the deployed blade in this little custom. There's very few of these made. This I believe was an auction on Instagram, and there's not many at all done like this one. Let me check the weight in grams. You're gonna get 103.1 grams, 0.2, or 3.64 ounces, if you like the ounces. Anyways, it is a pretty cool knife indeed, very unique, iconic shape, I would say. It's the only one that is it's really recognizable to me, and I like it for that. It's a really badass, I can say that, and at the same time kind of has a gentle feel to it because it's sinews, lines. Very, very interesting. This contrast in this knife, it's menacing, it's aggressive, it's sharp, it's edgy, it's calming at the same time. There's some strange feature. Maybe it's this wavy pattern going on all across the knife that is just mesmerizing you and just hypnotizing you by looking at it. Pretty cool center. There's no snagging of the fingertip. It's cool that you can see the blade, of course, closing through the handle. That's a nice feature. Indeed, right over there. In the hand, it's gonna feel, for if you have large hands, it's gonna be a little bit tight in this position because my finger wants to fall here and I have a hot spot from this point, right? But there's no jimping over here, just a little bit of harpoon, not too sharp. But this, yeah, it's like you can sharpen that. It's very nice. You get some Chicago screws, 3 on each side. We have a signature on the inside, right over there. Boom. And overall, we have a pretty cool knife, indeed. So, what else do you want me to say? Some sound going on. This is very quiet. Extremely quiet, I would say. And nice think. Beautiful. Very, very subtle. Maybe you heard the gargle of my stomach. Kind of hungry. Gonna go to eat some food soon. But anyways, this is the sound. Very quiet in like a gentleman's knife class, I would say. Super subdued. The only thing, with Sanmai is that the core is unpredictable. In fact, on this side, you see it's pretty much perfect. You have this spot over here, which is natural. It's a natural beauty. But the shape over here is just perfect. It bleeds out a little bit over here, but, this is unpredictable. You will never know until after the fact is done, after the grind is done, has been done. So, as you can see right over here, it's a little bit too long. And over here, tiny bit going on. On the edge, it's all right. It's really, really hard to have, a centered... even this one is slightly off. But it's really, again, unpredictable. It's very hard to control this kind of situation. That's why in this case, we're going to say, yes, thank you. and just admire and enjoy this kind of piece right over here sent by Tim. So again, lovely, lovely action, lovely feel, lovely, lovely knife. So there you have it. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.